The bravery, I like it.
Happy Mardi Gras, everyone!
Prince of the Bear here. We're at Universal Orlando today because it's Mardi Gras time, and this is one of the Bear's favorite times of year. When I say bear, I mean me, obviously, because it's time for me to eat, and the prince is going to take this cab home while I eat all this food. I'm kidding, she's coming with me today. But remember, as your number one choice for foodie infotainment, she's vegan, I'm not. I'm eating all the food, she's just here to watch.
Be sure to eat your veggies still.
You heard the girl. Pork pot stickers from the China stand. I was not excited for these, mind you. The menu just literally says pork pot stickers. When I saw that they given me an entire vat of chili oil, then I got excited. Look how red it is in there. That is a foodie bloodbath. This is something fit for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just gonna spill this all over. I don't even care. Look at that. Look at that drip. We haven't seen drip like that since Game of Thrones. On the heat? Ooh, okay, there we go. I'm kicking in now. Full steam ahead. Like a dragon. Ooh. I would give that heat like 6 out of 10 on the spice scale. Delightful level of heat. I wish all things came with a level of spicy such as that. The pot stickers, soak up the chili oil with the pork. Spicy pork is just a thing. I give this 4 out of 5 claws. I think the pot stickers could have been a little bit more seared. They're a bit soft and gummy. The filling is delicious. I have no other notes. I want more of these. Oh, here we have authentic German representation. Currywurst. Bratwurst with curry. This curried ketchup. I gave you a little German flag. I'm assuming for decoration. Now it's utensil. That's just the way it's gonna go. The bratwurst is really nothing to like write home about. It's just standard bratwurst, very well cooked. The curry, punch of flavor, slow creep of the spice like back of the throat. I'd give the heat maybe like 2.5, 3 out of 10 on the spice scale, but the flavor punching way above its weight class. I like this. Honestly, for walkable, I would do this. Look, all you need is a flag and a boat, and you're halfway to Germany. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 stars. So here we are. Every year I have to represent because this is Mardi Gras, the flavors of Carnaval at Universal. They have a New Orleans booth. They have crawfish etouffee. They have gumbo. They have andouille sausage and rice. They have shrimp and gumbo. And I have to apologize to the New Orleans faithfuls, you people from Louisiana, you people from the Gulf Coast at all, because you come here and you try this and you're upset. Not representative of the actual food from your geographic location. But it is a Mardi Gras festival, and I would be remiss if I didn't try this, even though often I don't want to eat this, because I know how bad it's going to be. But I have to try it just to reassure you that you are correct, and this is not real New Orleans food. I respect every team member and chef. What you guys do is not an easy job. You're serving up food, trying to be consistent in all sorts of temperatures, all sorts of situations, the heat, the cold, burner's not working, different levels of training, different suppliers. I don't expect your food to be perfect. I don't. So when I say these things, I'm describing the food as I get it, which I understand is not perfect. I mean this in the most respectful way possible to the work that you put in. However, and I know that people tell you that anything that you say, excuse my French, pardon my disrespect, anything after that is BS, and in some cases they are right, but this tastes like boxed Uncle Ben's with some crawfish on top. I mean that as respectfully as possible. It's not terrible. It doesn't make me want to throw up. It's seasoned well, but if you're going to tell me this is crawfish etouffee, I might as well buy all my New Orleans food from Kmart. 2.5 out of 5. So, beignets in the classic style. I feel like we're doing a lot of beignets lately, especially with Magic Kingdom launching them near Tiana's Bayou, but weird croissant style. These are actual beignets, like the normal, traditional beignets that you see. Plenty of powdered sugar, no weird dipping sauces, just you and a beignet. Just doing everything right. I appreciate them serving them in a paper bag where the powdered sugar is all contained and not flopping all over the place. This is a crime scene after eating beignets normally, but eating them in a bag feels like the proper way to me. 4.5 out of 5 claws. This will probably not be the last time I get beignets at this festival. For our Spanish-speaking community, I got the ensalada al pulpo. It is basically an octopus salad. Now, I've eaten octopus a lot of times on this channel. I've been trying to stray away from it, but this just looked too appetizing for me to refuse. Now, yes, you do have little suckers and stuff in here, so if you have an issue with like seeing parts of animals in your food, as some of you may do because you're so used to store-bought stuff, that's fine. But this is not for you. It's gonna be a chilled salad. You have some cucumbers and onions and everything else in there, and I'm about to drop this all over the place. There's a lot of cilantro in there. More than there needs to be for a salad this size. At first taste, all I got was cilantro. Like, too much cilantro, and huge onions. And huge wind. Because Florida's unpredictable. It's a good mix. I think that it's really going to depend on how they scoop this out to serve it, like how much cilantro and stuff you get. We're here early in the day, so we probably got some of the first batch. It is tasty, but you really got to be in the mood for a chilled seafood salad. It's okay. I think I've had better. It's a 2.5 out of 5 claws. If you're feeling it, get it. I think you could easily skip it and not miss it. This is the Pastelillon for the Puerto Rico booth over here across from Transformers. It is Piccadilly beef, Edam cheese, and fried plantains in like a casserole. Basically like Puerto Rican lasagna, which should be a lot sweeter. Now, I don't know anything about Edam cheese, and I'm lactose intolerant. So this is going to be a 2 magic pill dish. Clearly, I got an end piece. Nice burnt crusties on it. I'm not complaining about that. I like crusties on my lasagna or my casseroles. Honestly, it tastes just like lasagna. Seasoned beef, very cheesy. You get like a slight sweet from the plantains, but there's so much like seasoned beef in there that you barely get any of that. It's definitely good if you're looking for something hearty. This is probably the thing for you. It's definitely going to be very filling, and it's a huge portion they gave me. Also going to be like half the size, but it is it's tasty. If you like lasagna, you want to do it Puerto Rican style, this might be the thing to try. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's worth trying at least once. So here you have the chicken satay from the Indonesia booth. Like, this is basically what I was expecting. I was expecting like pieces of meat, but this is like one solid chunk skewered all the way through. It reminds me sort of like Persian kebabs, but more like island style. It's interesting. It's really juicy, but like not greasy. And a nice little char on it. It's good chicken. Honestly, anything on a stick, I'm a fan of. Easier, the better. Good walk around food. That's solid chicken. It's at 4 out of 5 claws. So here we have the Philippines dish, pancit. Little known fact, probably not a little known fact. If you've been here long enough, you know that I was a military brat as a child. I have lived several places. Nowhere really exotic. No Europe, no Japan. Nothing fun like that, but I did live in Guam for 6 years, off and on. During that time, I had a lot of Filipino neighbors. I grew up eating pancit. That's actually where I learned to eat chopsticks. It's because my neighbors didn't have anything else for me to eat with. So chopsticks and pancit. As a 3-year-old, this is what I ate. The noodles are a bit longer, I remember, but the flavor just takes me back to my childhood. This is delicious. You got the shaved carrots in there. There's little like shredded chicken in here. It's a nice savory noodle dish, warm noodle dish, but very good. They can be a little bit slimy, but honestly, this is my Roman Empire right here. I will eat this all day, every day. This is probably my favorite booth of this Mardi Gras, bar none, and that's some more things for me to try here. And this 5 out of 5 claws. It's a bare necessity. It's like eating my childhood. So here we have the lumpia from the Philippines booth. Just like with everything else, I grew up on Filipino food, living in Guam for 6 years. Cannot get enough. You put a plate in front of lumpia in front of me and then blinked, it would be gone. Now I did check, there's no mango in here, there's stuff floating here that's orange colored. There's no mango in this sauce, so I'm not going to die on camera today. Okay. The filling is absolutely perfect. It's just going to be a little bit crispier. It's a little bit soft, but the flavor, immaculate. Color is good. Honestly, I feel like you had somebody of the culture hiding in the back there. 4.5 out of 5 claws. This is my booth. You're looking for bear when you come to Universal Studios for the entire time the Mardi Gras is going on, you're more likely to find me here. Representing Canada, we have the candied bacon and onion gravy poutine, complete with legitimate, authentic cheese curds. I'm still gonna say that it's not giving the poutine vibes. Curly fries and poutine is just odd. However, if the flavor is there, I'm really not gonna have much to talk trash about. So, candied bacon, and I'll be honest, I was not expecting them to give us this much bacon. This is a ton of bacon. Cheese curd, get a curly fry, get a second curly fry, get a third curly fry, there we go. Curly fry renaissance. I had doubts on candied bacon. I retract all previous shade. Candied bacon with the onion gravy, amazing. Curly fries, not traditional, but the bravery, I like it. 4.75 out of 5 claws. This could take on pizza fries, complete knockout, every time. Down pizza fries, up with curly fry poutine. It's a 4.75 out of 5 claws. There's a sort of like common understanding or general warning when you live on the islands or in the wilds, jungles, that anything that is brightly colored, neon colors, bright colors, you should avoid because it's poisonous. This is an orange whoopie pie. This color is scary looking, okay? I know that it's pretty, it looks good on the camera, I would hope. But the color of orange this is just looks frightening. But it's Mardi Gras. We like bright colors. How bad could it be? I love this community. I need you guys to come with me for a second. We're gonna do a little adventure. Gross. It's like, what's the candy? It's a candied orange. Think about a Starburst, like an orange Starburst, pumped up to 100 with whoopie pie filling in the middle, like the cream filling. That's about what you're getting. Disgustingly sweet. It's a 1 out of 5 claws. It's edible, but I don't know why you would. It looked cheesy enough to be worth at least a magic pill or 2. I promised the community I'd be more careful. This is me being more careful. We're gonna do 2 magic pills. We're gonna hope I don't die. is bread, but it's very cheesy. You can see like the white to the yellow gradient. That yellow gradient is all cheese.
Oh, Miss Mary, I think after we wrap, it's time for some Mardi Gras magic. What do you think? We'll get a hurricane, a little extra rum in there.
I have an issue with the consistency. It feels like it's definitely cheese, but it feels gummy. Even though I dislike Popeyes in both food and organization, I feel like Popeye's cheddar biscuits are better than these. These just gummy cheese with a bread casing. 2.5 out of 5 claws. I think even if you really were a fan of Brazilian cheese bread, this is not for you. We have the Colombian arepa, the return of the arepas for the 3rd year in a row here at Universal. That is not a good sign. That's a lot of grease. It feels less like an arepa that's filled with cheese, and then 2 arepas with cheese sandwich in the middle. It's basically a Colombian grilled cheese sandwich. I can actually get on board with this. It's a little greasy, clearly. You would look at this, and the assumption would be that it's crispy. It's not. The edges are crispy. The inside is as soft as a pancake. The cheese is good. It's had a good flavor. It's just a little bit more crispy. It just feels like you need to clean the grill a little bit. It's a good flavor. I think you're sensitive to grease like I am. I would not recommend this. 3.5 out of 5 plus. We have the cookie butter Liège waffle with Biscoff cookies. You have the waffle underneath and a healthy dosing of this whipped cream on top. It is not vegan. Liège waffle. I'm hoping to soften with the fork because they only had forks, nothing else. We're gonna find out. I hear this is tasty. I'm gonna break this fork, but I'm gonna break this fork for the community. There we go. The way those Biscoff cookies melt into the waffle with the sauce and whipped cream, that's amazing. Oh, look at that. I feel like this is easily made a vegan version. It's vegetarian. The vegetarians have at it, but this is delicious. I don't often have desserts at Universal that I love. I love this. Like you guys, I love the princess. She's amazing. She is my moon and stars. She is a goddess when I'm a troll. But I'm 1000% glad I don't have to share this with her. It's a 5 out of 5 claws. It's a bare necessities. I know this booth is at the very front of Universal. It's very easy to walk by this booth because it doesn't look like a festival stand. Please get this waffle. I have come to Mardi Gras as a bear and I've eaten my fill. Beautiful headbands and nails and food.
And I watched him eat his fill, unfortunately.
And then I came over here and did our outro and made her stand inside Jaws' mouth. It's representative. It means 2 things. But, as a bear, if there's anything I missed that you guys should come back and get, by all means, let us know in the comments below. If this video gets 300 likes, wow, disrespectful. But it gets 300 likes, we will come back and do whatever we missed just for you guys. Which means that I will come back and do whatever we missed for you guys because she can't eat anything that's left.
I can re-eat things.
Yes. As your #1 choice of food entertainment, if you let us know you want to see it, we'll do our best to make that happen. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, of course, the comments. We'll always get a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo!
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, how do you Mardi Gras?
You heard the girl.